Hi. Yo, what's going on, guys? I am JT, and it's been a minute. Several minutes, actually. Like, 2 years worth of minutes, which is a lot of minutes. And a lot of stuff's happened between then and now, but let's start with some of the stuff that hasn't happened in that time. I haven't become a multimillionaire, unfortunately. I am not on the run from the police, which is always a plus. I haven't died, which is also a plus. And most importantly, I haven't forgotten y'all. Not a single day has gone by where I haven't thought about this channel and I haven't thought about y'all. I haven't thought about you. And that's what has made this hiatus so hard. But I promise there's a reason for it, and I'll get to that in just a second, so stick around for that. But first, let's go over some stuff that has happened. Well, first and foremost, I graduated from university, and I've started working full-time, and I don't recommend it. It is exhausting. I've had some poetry published in my university's literary journal, and I currently have a few short stories on the docket ready to be put into upcoming anthologies, which is very, very cool. These are actual books that are going to have some short stories I have written in them. It is very cool. It is incredible. And because it has been 2 whole years since I have been part of the Iamjaytee channel, I am 2 years older. So that's right. Yeah, I'm 22 years old now. But so yeah, not the wildest life updates, but it feels like I've lived a whole lifetime since I last hit upload, and in a way I have, because I am a different person. I am the same person that y'all used to watch. My personality is more or less the same, but I have matured, and I'm definitely not the exact same person as I used to be. Anyway, I promised that I'd tell y'all why I stopped uploading, and I'm going to do that now. The simple answer: I couldn't handle it anymore. But let's be real, that's the cop-out answer. So I'm going to go into the real story, but the real story is a lot more complicated than that. So in order to get into why I stopped, we need to get into why I started. Why did I start the Iamjaytee channel in the first place? Well, there are a few reasons. The first one is that it's because I love video games. I've always loved video games. I've played video games my entire life. My entire life I have played video games. So I figured, why not hit record? Because I wanted to help bring a little bit of joy to someone's day if they happen to stumble across one of my videos. So if you or a friend, or if anyone has ever clicked on one of my videos and has left the video feeling even slightly better than they did before, well, then my mission was accomplished. Another thing is that if you've ever listened, like if you've made it to the end of one of my videos and you've listened to my outro, or you've seen my outro card, you know that I end every video by saying, "You are loved." And that's because I mean it, and it's true, and I mean every single word of it, because I want you to know that even if you feel like you are alone, and if you feel like no one in this world loves you, and no one in this world has told you today, or even just recently, that they love you, that, well, even if there's no one else, you've got me, because I do love you. But anyway, back then, when I was recording for the Iamjaytee channel back in 2022, 2023, I had this schedule. I was uploading Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I fell into a routine. Record, edit, upload, repeat. So record, edit, upload, record, edit, upload, record, edit, upload. As you can probably imagine, that got incredibly exhausting day after day after day, especially when you look at the fact that I also had schoolwork that I had to do, I had homework I had to do. It got incredibly tiring. So one day I thought, you know what? I just want to play a game for fun. No camera, no commentary, just for me, just to relax. And I booted up the game and
Record it. What if something cool happens? You have viewers now. You'd be betraying them.
yeah, that guy got annoying real fast. But they listened to him, and I ended up recording, and I edited it. In that video, you might have seen it. It's Minecraft. It's the episode. It's the video where I fixed the farm. Um, you might not be able to tell. Maybe you can. I had a lot less energy in that video, and I was a lot less excited to record than I usually was. But after that video, you can probably see a down turn in the quality of my videos, and that's because the same thing kept happening. The next day, I sat down, more of that voice whispering in the back of my mind. The other voice just kept showing up every time I sat down to play a game for myself. So I kept sitting down to play for myself, and I kept recording and editing, and this happened again and again and again. And then one day, I sat down to edit, and I realized that I was tired of editing, and I didn't want to edit anymore. So I booted up, I believe it was The Sims 4, and that same voice was talking to me, saying, hey, record. But I didn't record because it hit me that something that I started for fun, something I used to do for fun, had turned into work. Not just work, but like burnout, soul grinding work. Work that was just so deeply exhausting that I didn't want to do it anymore. And that was the moment that I realized that I'd stopped playing games and started working through them. And I made the choice right then and there that with the final part of Emily is Away 2 sitting in DaVinci Resolve, which is my editing software, Emily is Away 2 is just sitting in DaVinci Resolve about halfway edited, and I just closed DaVinci Resolve, and I was not sure if I was ever going to come back to YouTube at that point. But here we are 2 years later, and I'm back. Not just to make videos, I am back with a promise. Not just to all of you, but to myself as well. That the Iamjaytee channel is not going to own me again. There's not going to be any more burnout. There's not going to be any more Dark Side JT or whatever that guy was, that other voice was. It's because this is fun again. I came back just wanting to do this because, like I've said at the very beginning, not a day has gone by where I have not missed y'all, and I have not missed doing this. And I've missed it so much. And I've missed all of you so much. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know what's happened. I know this is a pretty heavy video, but I just wanted to let y'all know. But yeah, as always, just remember to stay tuned in because the videos are going to start coming again, and that's very exciting. I'm very excited to get back into it. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and like I said, I'm in full-time work now, so I will have more time. Or not necessarily more time, but I have less preordained time that I have to record and to edit. So yeah, just stay on the lookout for new videos for the Iamjaytee channel. But yeah, guys, as always, remember that you are loved, that I am JT, and I'll see y'all in the next video.